I honestly believed we still had more time. Every quiet conversation and every distant moment felt temporary to me because I couldn't imagine a future where you were no longer beside me. I kept thinking tomorrow would give me another chance to become the man you deserved. What I never understood was that while I was waiting for tomorrow, your heart was quietly accepting that today might already be the end of everything we once dreamed about together. Your goodbye didn't begin with the day you left. It began with all the moments I failed to notice. It was hidden inside the smiles that no longer reached your eyes, the conversations that ended too quickly, and the hope you carried even when I kept giving you reasons to stop believing. Looking back now, I realize you had been saying goodbye for a very long time, and I simply refused to hear it. I thought love was strong enough to survive neglect because I believed your heart would always understand my intentions. Instead of showing appreciation, I expected patience. Instead of offering reassurance, I offered excuses. I confused comfort with commitment and assumed our history would protect our future. That belief became the biggest mistake I have ever made, because love still needs to feel chosen every single day. You waited with more grace than I deserved. Even when disappointment filled your heart, you still searched for reasons to believe in us. I can finally see how many chances you gave me without ever asking for perfection. You simply wanted effort, honesty, and consistency. Those were gifts I could have offered so easily. Yet I kept acting as though there would always be another opportunity. The painful truth is that I noticed your absence only after your presence disappeared. While you were beside me, I overlooked the little things that made you extraordinary. Now every memory reminds me of moments I should have appreciated more deeply. It is heartbreaking to realize that gratitude arrived only after the person I should have thanked every day was no longer standing beside me. Sometimes I replay our final conversations over and over again. I search for hidden meanings inside every sentence because I know you were trying to tell me something important. You weren't asking for miracles. You were asking me to notice your pain before it became unbearable. I wish I had listened with my heart instead of hearing only the words I wanted to believe. You never walked away because loving me became impossible. You walked away because carrying our relationship alone became impossible. That difference changes everything. I spent too much time believing love could survive without effort, while you quietly proved that even the deepest love needs to people willing to protect it every single day. If I could relive one ordinary evening with you, I wouldn't waste it scrolling through distractions or assuming tomorrow was guaranteed. I would hold your hand a little longer, ask how your heart was truly feeling, and remind you that you were still my greatest blessing. Those ordinary moments were far more valuable than I ever understood while I was living them. I know apologies cannot rewrite the ending we created together. Some stories change because people stop trying before they stop loving. That is exactly what happened to us. I allowed comfort to replace effort, and by the time I finally recognized the damage, your heart had already become too tired to believe another promise from me. Every lesson I carry today was taught by losing you. You showed me that loyalty should never be taken for granted. Patience should never be tested endlessly, and love should never be assumed. These truths arrived far too late, but they changed me forever. I only wish they had changed me while your heart was still willing to wait. If these words ever reach you, I don't expect another beginning. I only hope you know I finally understand everything I failed to see before. You deserve to feel appreciated every single day instead of waiting for me to recognize your value after you had already walked away. That realization is something I will carry with me for the rest of my life. I often wonder how different our story could have been if I had simply paid attention to the quiet moments instead of waiting for obvious signs. Love rarely ends with one dramatic goodbye. More often, it fades through hundreds of unnoticed moments where one heart keeps hoping while the other keeps assuming everything is still fine. So this is my confession. I didn't realize you were saying goodbye because I kept believing there would always be another chance to make things right. By the time I finally opened my eyes, your heart had already accepted a future without me. That truth reminds me every day that love should never be postponed, because tomorrow is never promised.